let's draw some windows and doors in 2-point perspective. So the first thing you need to do is decide which side of the building that you're going to be working on. So for the left side of the building, the side where the top of the building is pointing down towards the left, we're going to use the left side vanishing point. On the right side of the building, you're going to be using the right side vanishing point as a guide. All right, so I'm going to draw on the right side of my building. So that means I'm going to use the right side vanishing point. So the first thing I'm going to show you is if you want to add like a sign on your building. I just like to start at the top of the building and work down. So let's say I want some text on the building. I'm going to put my pencil on the vanishing point, and then I'm going to kind of rotate my ruler up. And then this is the space where I want to add some lettering. So if you want to do it on the other side, you might also want to use the opposite side vanishing point, since that would be on the left side of your building. So then this is where I would fit my text. So like, let's say this is Starbucks or something. You want to sort of pay attention that your letters fit in that space, because letters that are farther away are going to be slightly smaller. So you can see my angles changed a little bit, and the S is like a little bit smaller. So then we'll just start the little bucks of Starbucks. But that's how you would write a sign. So I would continue using those nice block letters. Now, we want some windows on our Starbucks, of course, so that everyone can see how cool you are inside Starbucks. So I'm going to go back to my right side, and I'm going to use my vanishing point also on the right side. So I line up my ruler. I'm going to start, we'll pretend this is like a double 2-story Starbucks. So I'm going to create the top of like a big window on this Starbucks. So we can't just draw a horizontal line, because that wouldn't make sense with our perspective. So I'm going to line it up, put my pencil on my vanishing point, and then I'm going to turn, and I'm going to decide how tall I want this window to be. So I just want it like right about here. So I'm going to use this vanishing point to create this angle, and then I'm going to draw a line for where the top of that window is. Now, to draw the bottom of that window in the Starbucks, I'm going to keep my pencil on the vanishing point, and I just sort of rotate my ruler down. So the top and bottom of the window needs to connect to the same side vanishing point. So like I said before, this is like a double-story Starbucks. So I'm going to rotate again a little bit down and create the top window. And then we'll add, this will be like the ground floor. So all of these lines, the tops of the windows and the bottoms of the windows, are all connecting towards the same side vanishing point. So I don't want the windows to necessarily be as wide as the whole building. So I'm going to also add some vertical lines, make sure they're vertical and not leaning at all to the sides, to give this window a little bit of building on the sides. But let's add a door too. We need to be able to get into our Starbucks. So I'm first going to draw 2 vertical lines where I want my door to be. I'm going to erase this so it's not distracting. So that's where my door to my Starbucks is going to be. Now, for the top of the door, I cannot draw a horizontal line. I need to use the vanishing point. So I put my pencil on top, slide it up, and then now I'm going to make sure that that is going back towards the vanishing point to create that angle. And then we just get to come in with all our details. I don't know, you could draw the little Starbucks logo on the door and keep going from there. Now, on the left side of the building, I'm going to use the left side vanishing point to do the same thing. So I am putting my pencil on the vanishing point so that I can sort of mirror or draw the same kind of idea on the other side. It's going to look a little different because this side is a little bit, has a different angle. So left side, left vanishing point, right side, right vanishing point. Your verticals can stay truly vertical. And then there's my Starbucks. That's how you add windows, doors, and signs to a building.